So I was eating dinner with my friend and I asked him two questions. Would you like to be super social and have a lot of good friends? And would you like to have a girlfriend? And he said, nah, nah, nah. I would like to do that, but what's more important is me studying, getting perfect grades so that I can get a perfect uni degree so that I can get a great job and one day I'll be able to have a social life in 20 years. And the other thing he said was girls are a distraction, they'll get in the way of your mission. Don't chase, attract. And I just couldn't help it. Like, this is the stupidest thing. I realized exactly what he was doing in the moment, and I told him, you're just making excuses. And he was like, you know what? You're right. I am making excuses because making friends, talking to girls is really hard. And I really agree with that. It's super difficult, especially when you have no good guidance on internet. You just have charisma on command saying you need to be the most charismatic guy in the world, which is stupid advice. And I want to share this quick, easy strategy. I'm going to summarize it really quickly. I'm about to do this. I have holidays in a few weeks, and I'm going to do this every single day. I'm going to go to a brand new gym, and I'm going to go speak to people there. And I'm going to vlog it because I got this little neat camera. It's slightly subtle, and hopefully, if you watch one of those vlogs, it'll just change your whole view on how you can meet people and make friends. And so, if you're interested in that, click the subscribe button. It'll come soon. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh, I'm awkward, I'm introverted, so it won't work for me. Or you're thinking, oh, it's going to hinder my goals if I start trying to be more social. Or I've got strict parents. And I just want to say to that, I used to play Valorant till like 1 a.m. every morning, speaking to nobody except the boys on the Discord server who would never meet up in real life, would never do anything fun, just Valorant. That was my entire life. I hated Valorant too. I was just so addicted I couldn't stop. And of course my social life took a hit. This is going to take a hit to my personal brand, but when I was younger, I had a crush on this girl for 1 year straight. And one day I told these boys, and they literally put me on a Discord call with her one-on-one, and all I said was, I really like you. And then it was silence for 10 minutes. This is not a joke at all. I said, how was your day? That was like the only thing I said. It's 100% possible for you, bro. Now, I just want to share with you this concept. You might still be on the edge of, oh, should I genuinely spend time working on my social skills? Well, I'm gonna open up again, take another hit to my personal name. The other week, I had like a brownie at lunch, and then that night, I ended up watching Korn, staying up way too late, and just playing fucking slots online. This happened after I didn't go to a party for a few weeks, after I wasn't being social that week, when I was just locking in and working really hard. And it helped me remember this thing that I want to teach to you. You're gonna binge and do something really stupid no matter what. Like, if you're the kind of guy who goes 6 months without eating a bunch of junk food, you're like on the perfect route to discipline, then you're probably gonna be hyper successful. But that's the thing, you don't. Like, be genuinely honest. When's the last time you stayed up late playing video games? You don't have a perfectly good schedule. You're not. Nobody is. Nobody's that perfect, right? So if you're gonna binge every now and then, and that's just the way it is, it's unfortunate, everyone's like that. Why don't you make your binging, you go to a party and you speak to loads of people, meet loads of people, have an amazing time, have amazing memories and stories to tell. I don't understand why you wouldn't pick that as your binge. Your binge is, oh, you go to a party and you have too many to drink. I would rather do that than stay at home playing video games and being a geek, because at least you get something out of it. And I remember I had this conversation with some of my friends before, and we were like, what do you think's worse? Going to a bunch of parties, going out and being super social, or being a video game, playing it, binging it all the time? Even if you're just like the party guy, you only go to parties, you're never thinking clearly, that's still better than being the video game guy, bro. At least when you're that guy that goes to all the parties, at least you have something. When you're the video game guy, no one cares. And I know damn well you ain't like the number one Fortnite player in the world, because then maybe, yeah, you're making a bit of money. But if you're not in that category of like awesomely good at video games, because I wasn't, I was like rank iron in Valorant after playing it for 2 years. So if you're not amazing, then just give up and try something new. Try something that you might actually be naturally inclined to. And the thing is, bro, you have my advice. Most people don't have advice from somebody who is still a teenager, who still is working on this, who has done it himself. Most people just have the shitty charisma on command advice of, you just gotta be super charismatic, bro. This video was just to change your mindset that it's possible for you. And I have way more videos on practical advice, so subscribe and check that out if you're interested. But if you just want the shortcut, just buy my course, bro. Link in the description. I've been on this journey for 4 years. Is basically all I think about it. And I made it because I was so angry that there was no good advice that I condensed all my experience, all my stories, all my advice into this one course. So you can just go through it, and in a few months, few weeks, you can just be a new person. I don't know why you would spend all this money on a video game PC or a pair of shoes or new footy boot. Oh, sorry, you're probably not playing a lot of sports if you're struggling this much. But the point that I'm making is you probably spent the price of this course on a water bottle or something stupid. But I genuinely believe in you. And if you watched all the way to the end of this video, you're clearly committed. Have a great day, bro.